Hello, everybody. Today's lesson, we're going to be looking at a Jimi Hendrix song called Power of Soul. And it's basically a giant riff, but there's three riffs that we're going to cover, and they go a little something like this. Riff 1. Riff 2. Riff 3. All right, so those are the three riffs, and if you stick around, there might be a bonus riff at the end by Marcus Miller and his version. So, first riff goes a little something like this. So we're hammering that first note, hammer, slide, alternate picked, playing all of these riffs in the key of E, mostly E minor pentatonic. Okay, second riff goes like this. Slowly. Now I have used alternate picking there. You do not have to use alternate picking to play these riffs, so I will play it with all down strokes. Okay, that's with down picks, alternate. It's up to you, whatever feels natural and whatever it is that you're working on. Maybe you're a downstroke player like Eric Steckel or James Hetfield or something like that. Just do it the way that feels good to you. Third riff. Slowly. Now, on the record, Jimmy doesn't play this song in the key of E anyway. I'm giving you these in E. On the record, he's picking really, really close to the bridge, and I think he's got an octave pedal at that stage and a fuzz pedal on. So it just sounds vicious. So if you think some of these riffs sound a little bit like they're played a little bit aggressively, they really are. They're aggressive riffs, and the whole song is played quite aggressively. In fact, all of the Band of Gypsy's whole album is very aggressive and raw. So I'll break it down one more time from the top. Now, if you find yourself without an octave pedal or a fuzz, you can really make that sound extra greasy by picking down here by the saddles and doing what's known as pinch harmonics. You don't really have to go overboard as long as you just get that. It's an ugly sound, but it sort of works for this type of a riff. If you do that with a load of distortion on it, you're going to get some squeals and whistles, and it won't sound exactly like what Jimmy did, but it'll give it a more aggressive kind of a vibe. Bonus lick. Bonus lick is from Marcus Miller's version of Power of Soul, and it's a bass line, but we're going to adopt it for the guitar, and hopefully it's going to sound good to you. So the Marcus Miller lick goes like this. So I'll break that down for you nice and slow as well. And it's really cool because you get the flat 3 to the 3 move in there. So during the course of all 4 of these licks now, or riffs, whatever you want to call them, we've had some outside notes. The first one, the only outside notes, the first lick is the chord. That's where you get your outside notes from. This bit here, that's all minor pentatonic, but it's just, you get that 3 in there. Okay, so our first riff is minor pentatonic plus a major third in there. Then we go to our next riff. So it's minor pentatonic plus the 9 and the flat 5. So we've got, so those notes there are outside of the minor pentatonic. And then we've got the that's also got the flat 5 in there. And then our final riff, we've got the flat 5 in there as well. But here's where it gets interesting. So we've got a couple of notes in there. We've got our 9 and flat 5 in that riff as well. So that's cool. I hope you enjoyed that. It's they're the kind of riffs that you can use in your blues playing. You can throw them into a fusion lick or a rock lick or at a blues jam. Work on putting them in the right context, and you could come up with something quite effective. So good luck to you. Have fun. Keep learning, and I'll see you next time.